Didy Walks is in the OD today. And what is good morning, Rabbi. Good morning. I think he's on his bike right now.
I think he's getting ready.
Hello.
Good morning, Rabbi. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I see you on your bike in the OD today, and I love having you come on to talk about the celebration of Jewish holidays, or maybe it's the observance of Jewish holidays. But in this case, it is a celebration, right?
Yes, it is. It's one of the happy Jewish holidays.
Okay. And you're on a bike, so explain what all of this means. If you could picture it, it's like one of those, what do we call them? Those rickshaw, those bikes that it's like a three-wheeler, like a tricycle type thing, one of the large ones where there'd be seats in the back. Instead, where there would be seats, you have placed this phone booth-like thing on the back. What is it?
Okay, so it's actually a sukkah. A sukkah is a booth, temporary structure which gets put up in all observing Jewish households for about 8 days, an 8-day holiday, and we try to do everything in that booth. It's the walls can be made of almost anything, but the roof has to be made of greenery, fronds, nothing permanent, and so yes, rain can get through. So the point of it is, so we're putting it on a tricycle to sort of make it accessible, make it more widespread, and yes, it obviously makes people's interest get alive. Like when you saw it in the OD, it's a lot more exciting when it's on a bicycle, but it has nothing to do with that. It's just a way for it to be more accessible. But the point of it is, it's part of the holiday of Sukkot, which is a biblically mandated holiday. And one of the things it represents right after Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, which is about introspection and thinking about myself and what my year is going to look like and how I want atonement, all of those things. Yeah. Right after that, we then have Sukkot, which is a celebration of celebrating with others. And so we build the Sukkah, and the Sukkah's message is that we can all fit. We all live in a structure that is temporary. We all, no matter how nice and beautiful our houses, our lives are, we all are really on the same boat. We're all really in the same sukkah, in the same temporary structure being the world, and therefore we should unite and see ourselves together, and a sukkah is, to borrow the political term, stronger together. Got it. Okay. And the more of us together is, and just to be fair, we have this bicycle to make sukkahs great again. So I'm just trying to be fair to both sides.
Okay, you know I got to transition, and I will. But before I get there, the headline almost reads "Sukkah on wheels." Is there a little play on words there, or is it because like sucker, like the sukkah? No. It's the way it's read as sukkah. There's just these Hebrew words are very hard to. It's sort of like this is the way it's been written for the past 50 years in English. Got it. Sukkah, okay. That's how you spell it. So sukkah. But there's a T at the end in the OD story.
Sukkot. Sukkot is the name of the holiday.
Got it.
Sukkah is the name of the structure. So and Sukkot is also the Hebrew for the plural of many sukkahs. Would be Sukkot.
You know, I imagine that those in the Jewish faith hear someone like me asking these questions, and they're like, "What an idiot! I mean, doesn't he know anything?"
No,
I mean,
no,
but we are.
There's a lot more to go on than this. No, I'm kidding.
But listen, though, you what you really are doing is bringing awareness, and I think that really is important today.
That's what it really is about, and there's so many beautiful messages, especially at a time like this when America is very divided, and unfortunately, I feel like you could say that every few years. But we're a very divided nation, and one of the other things we do on Sukkot, actually, is we take 4 different species. Didn't I bring them in? I'm not sure if I've shown you them before. We bring in the palm branch and the citrus, and we bring in a few. I think I brought it in. And the message is unity, because it represents different kinds of people, very, vast differences between people.
Right.
And we have those who are very smart, those who are not so intellectual, those who are very wealthy, all the different extremes. And it's really what the message is, that if I go into my sukkah, but there's no room in that sukkah, figuratively at least, for another person who's not like me, then my sukkah is questionably whole, because I have to make room for everybody else. And part of the message.
That's the message. All right, makes complete sense.
Is there something inside, or you go? Can
Snacks.
you explain
It's
again?
like snacks.
Like you mean like Snickers bars and Kit Kats?
You really meant the biblical
It's a
commandment
mobile vending
from,
machine.
It kind of, yeah.
It is to live in the sukkah. What living is, some people actually go ahead and sleep in it as well.
Oh.
We don't. It's pretty wild. We eat all our meals in the sukkah, and we're careful that we don't even eat anything outside of the sukkah.
Okay.
And we try to do as much as possible inside the sukkah. And so, just general free time, we try to be in the sukkah and take in the message for that time. And it has lots of spiritual significance as well. But that's ideally that's the point, and we try to bring, this is a formal invitation to you guys to come to our sukkah at our house, and I'll let you know. The point is we have people over all the time coming over for Sukkot, and we're actually helping the Chabad student group at Hamilton College build a sukkah and get a sukkah up there. So it's the point of just celebrating and making more and more celebration.
So you're going to be driving this through Clinton, through parts of Utica, through New Hartford?
That's what I hope to do. I'm just going to have to, we're going to have to get it from place to place because I'm not riding it all the way to any
it'd be
place.
it's a long ride.
And then once so we just have to get it on a trailer. But essentially that's the plan.
Okay, I like it. And, again, you're doing your job and you're getting the message out there, and that is really important. So good stuff there, Rabbi. Okay.
Thank you so much for having me on.
Quick transition. I mean, I got to do it, making America great again. After everything that has gone down, and especially in this past weekend, where are you right now on this presidential race?
I'm not. I will not be able to give any comment on that other than this whole situation is quite disturbing, and I saw many rabbis writing, America needs a day of reflection and fasting, and that's why tonight happens to be Yom Kippur. So it couldn't have come at a better time for us to just take a break and think about where we are, where we want to go as a nation. And I think we just need to, think long and hard.
Think long and hard and take a deep, deep breath. I'm afraid. Yeah. All right, Rabbi. And wake up. Didy Walks. Rabbi Didy Walks, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it.
Always a pleasure. Thanks so much.
All right.
Have a great day.